Could I feel sorry?
Shalom. First off, I want to start with saying all praises, honor, and glory is due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. I also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful like preachers, word and truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Tazabah, and Great Millstone, Arizona Camp, Lord will, with another video to edify. I want to go into this, man. You know, you can see the title says woman acts as if something is wrong with her because she felt bad for the serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. And I gotta play this. And keep in mind, Esau's been trying to curate this whole mindset with the people for years, right? It was probably my generation was the last generation that every TV show, every movie, almost everyone, right? Every TV show, every movie was, I'm 30 years old, so everything was geared in good versus evil. The evil guy never got any glory. They never got any fame, and they started this shit off young, right? And some good examples is, right, the way they started this shit off young, we're trying to flip the roles between who's good and who's bad, right? Which was a strategic mind game because it puts the people in mind to sympathize with this devil's plight, right? But the first movie I can think of within my life that came out to where you rooted for the bad guy from the jump was Monsters, Inc. For years, every movie was geared off to the monster in the closet, the monster under the bed was evil, right? It was something to be feared, watch out for him. And, right, there's a children's movie, a live action one called Monster or something like that, where the dude would come out from under the bed and play with the kid, but he was really fucking up the kid's life the whole time. Then Monsters, Inc. came out. Now all the monsters were things that were scary, but they were doing it for good cause. They needed power. They had hearts, though. They can love. Right? So Esau's been curating this whole mindset for years. The movie Maleficent, right? That came out with Angelina Jolie, right? For years. That shit was, this bitch was evil. The movie came out, and in the beginning of the movie it said, we all know the story about the Sleeping Beauty and the evil witch. But they didn't tell the whole story. So they're always trying to make you sympathize with the evil. Now, peep this video and see that Esau's done it because, and you can tell that when this devil starts to whatchamacallit, when this devil actually starts to persecute the Israelites, the ones that believe and preach the word, that people are going to fully get down with it, man. Because they'll fully sympathize with this devil, but they won't sympathize with our plight. Right? So,
a serious question. Is there something wrong with me because I high-key felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer?
You see? She said, is there something wrong with her because she high-key felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer? Now, listen to what this Edomite dude says after. It is a very specific part that's cold.
A serious question. Is there something wrong with me because I high-key felt bad for Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yep. Yeah. From a filmmaking perspective and from a performance perspective, Netflix's Dahmer was brilliant, but we didn't need it. Evan Peters is fully capable of a brilliant performance on literally anything else, but we didn't need him to play Dahmer because this is the repercussions of shows like this.
See, this is the repercussions of shows like this, and how many shows are really like this? How many movies, how many kids movies are geared to it? Right? There's a kids movie named called Trolls. Right? Not all the I forgot what they call them. Not all the giants were bad. Right? They just didn't know a better way. But for years, for generations, they were known for eating the trolls. And now, because one befriended them, Esau was able to change the narrative with that whole thing. And this is what happens in a wicked rulership. Right? Things get turned upside fucking down. Right? Everything. And people love the wicked, man. It's from Proverbs 17 and 15, man. It says, he that justified the wicked and he that condemned the just, even they both are an abomination to Yahweh. And people are fully in that mindset. Every TV show, I was watching that show, what is it called? Snowfall. About Freeway Ricky, I believe it is. All right, the main character's name in the show is Frank Lucas. They really tried. They really did an amazing job at painting this wicked ass nigga story like it was something to actually fucking feel bad about. The niggas that were with him, they glorified them, right? And all the while, these niggas are selling drugs in mass to their own people. Niggas they grew up with. But they make you sympathize with him. Make you sympathize with the Edomite murderous FBI agent, CIA agent, whatever the fuck he was. Right? And this is how Esau does it. He gets you to see the plight of the wicked, to sympathize with it. And on a grand scale, that shit is making people sympathize with the most wickedest of fucking plans. The wickedest of statements. Every city in America is trying, almost every city in America is trying to find a way, or every major one is trying to find a way to sit here and criminalize homelessness. Arizona is trying to do it. California had already did it. You know, parts of New York is already doing it. Parts of Florida, all that is happening everywhere. Because you're making the poor that had no defense the enemy, but you're uplifting the wicked in the meantime. Right? These people will justify the wicked and condemn the just, man. This is 2 Peter 12. 2 Peter 2 and 12. Man. And I've been seeing that for a minute. 2 Peter 2 and 12. It says, but these are natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, made to be taken and destroyed, speak evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of their unrighteousness, right? As they that count it pleasure, not as they that count it pleasure to riot in the day. And there's niggas, I'm gonna call them niggas, that once called themselves Israelites, that are polluting the doctrine, right? The walking riotously in the daytime when you have a chance. It says spots are they are in the blemish, and spots they are in blemishes, and this is just really go for, men in the truth, or men that were woken up. This goes for niggas in the world. This is how they actually act. Spots they are in blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceivings while they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they have exercised with covetous practices, cursed children, which have forsaken the right way. Niggas in the world all these people in the world have forsaken the right way. The Lord said what? The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, but niggas sympathize with it constantly. constantly sympathizing. Every TV show is made when there's a good side and an evil side. Everything is made to have some sympathy for the wicked. It never used to be like that, man. It didn't used to be that way, right? I'll say the generation before mine was the last generation where it was fully good versus evil. It was none of that. You got to see their way, right? My generation, towards the latter end of my childhood, is when that shit started to change, man. It started to turn, and now we're here, right? Now we're here. You take time and you look at the movies that have been coming out, you see time and time again, they make you sympathize with the wicked, bro. It says, which have forsaken the right way and gone astray, following the way of Balaam, the son of Bosor, who loved the wages of unrighteousness. And niggas love the ways of unrighteousness. Niggas love it. They relish it. They glorify it, right? This is why in music they'll say, I'm on demon time. Niggas will fully relish the fact. Niggas will fully relish wickedness. People in the world will fully indulge in it. Right? Women now glorify harlots. Right? This world is fully turned upside down. I'm going to get that scripture too. It says, let me jump to my next one. This is Psalms 12. Psalms 12 and 8. It says, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And that's what you're saying. Years have been going by where the vilest of niggas have been being exalted. Right? Jersey Shore, a bunch of niggas that were out of fucking control. Loose ass bitches being promoted on TV. Real world is just a harlot house with disorder. Right? Yeah, shows like Empire. Niggas, all of them niggas. The worst batches of niggas being promoted, their lifestyles and that shit. All show wickedness, but niggas tune in. Their favorite character is this guy. Right? So what? Now the wicked is walking on every side. Niggas have the same mindset to sympathize with the wicked now, man. This is Psalms 82 and 5. Forgive me. Psalms 82 and 5, it says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Right? The wicked weren't made to be deified like they are now. This thing, they flipping it from the good guy being exalted, right? A righteous man being exalted to the wicked, right? That's why you have niggas like Charleston White having a platform and this nigga is just off as fuck. Right? Your rap artist, NBA young boy, this nigga beat up his mom if I'm not mistaken. Right? All these wicked niggas are promoted and they're deified. So that is the world standing out of its course. Everything is messed up. Everything is messed up, man. Isaiah 29:16. I think I'm gonna end it on this one, man. It says, surely you're turning the things upside down. You see? The the world's been turned upside down, shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right? All this making the wicked to be this great person that you should sympathize with. Hey, the Lord is going to sit here and destroy that whole mindset. It says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say, to him that framed it, he had no understanding? You see, the Lord is going to esteem it as a potter's clay, meaning he's going to throw this shit down, that whole mindset, this whole deifying and glorifying.
This is what happened.
Esau, they look at really the wicked, the elite, look at that nigga Jeffrey Dahmer like a fucking uncouth maverick, right? You know, this stuff is going to be taken out. That whole mindset is going to be taken out of this earth, bro. Shalom.